Alright, hello. Stuff to build tonight. Music's supposed to be playing. It sounds really quiet right now. Alright, we should be good. Okay. I don't have my laptop up today because I was working on the barn right up until time to start the stream. So, you know. But that's okay. I'm going to turn the fan over here real quick. Because it's very warm in here. Warm where I live. No way to escape it right now. You know. Things might look a little bit better on the camera now. Because it's actually inverted so that it looks right. So everything is the same as compared to being upside down. There were some complaints about that in the comment section, so I have sorted it out. We are continuing our work on the GM Cardigan tonight. We are gonna finish it tonight. We're actually like most of the way through with it already. We're about to start on the feet and the legs. And normally I would say if we finish it early enough, we'll start on another project. But I've been working on the barn all evening. So if we finish it early enough, I'm probably going to go ahead and call it. But we'll see. We don't know how long yet it's going to take. So, or this paint moved out of the way that is blocking me. Normally I have all this stuff moved out of the way as well. But like I said, I was working on the barn. Okay, and we're going to put our sprues out. We'll probably put them on this side because we already have all these steps done except for the feet. But now it's much easier to see instructions too with it not being inverted. So that's nice. Have all of these sprues. We have an extra hand. It actually fits pretty well on top of that paint mini holder. So we'll leave it up there for now. Alright, the autofocus on that is going to be fun tonight, it looks like, but that's okay. Because you can see everything from up here. This is the camera you really need on build nights. Paint nights, we need a closer camera. But we're going to get these laid out where we need them. I'm excited to finish the GM Cardigan. I'm excited to have it either on the table here or on the shelf. And what we'll probably start doing, you know, without the monitor there, that's actually really easy to put stuff up there. What we'll probably start doing is cycling out what's on the table. Because like right now, can't really see them all that well, but it's the Leo, the Astaroth Origin, and the Burning. Probably like alternate out what's on there. And of course, like there's a lot of Tyranids and stuff. I need to get a paint holder. There's a lot of things I need to do, chat, that can all come with time. That'll all be with time. We'll get things sorted out. This isn't even the permanent location that I want is set up to be where everything's getting painted and built. Where Ravager's back a little bit. They're not even what the next painting project's going to be. So I need to not have them in here, but I like to look at them because they're the GOAT. All right. A22 and A23. Two of those. I know based on the number of people that watched the last stream that there are quite a few people that are invested in seeing us finish the GM Cardigan. I am one of those people. We're gonna do it tonight. B1. Oh no. Oh no. B2. Right here. Yeah, that'll be 28. Cleaning of all the nubs. There's no holder there. Interesting. Interesting. I really think there would be a nub there, but there's not. Oh. Interesting. We're also going to need D7 and 8. Looks like that isn't doubled, though. It'll be a different process for the other leg. Yeah, D6 and D5. So for now, let's just clean up the feet. And then we will start working on legs. Probably got to just mess with the focus on that camera so that it can see the individual pieces we're working with better. So give me just a second, chat. Is that the right setup? Yeah, that's perfect right there. I think it'll be a little bit blurry on it, but hey, well, should now be able to actually see what we're doing parts wise. Of course, you have the top one if you want a more localized, not localized, centralized view of what we're doing. And as always, YouTube, this is a hobby knife. Go. Like I said, sorry if I'm slow to respond to comments today. I normally set my laptop up so I can see the comments without having to turn my head. But I was working on the barn up until stream time today. Trying to get the barn finished. I might wind up taking some pictures to put on Twitter. I don't know. I don't like giving anything that can lead people to know where I am. It was a while back, but a while back we got a letter in the mail. I think it was a prank. But it was just close enough to make me go, you know, I don't have my like post office box or anything set up where people know where that is. Ever since then, I've been just a little bit leery about the idea. Go. I really love the colors of the GN Cardigan too. It just looks so nice. Right? Now we can start working on what I assume is the left. No, it's the right foot. Okay. So we need D. D7 and 8. It's going. Haven't heard back as to whether or not she's watched any Fate yet, but it's going. Keep bringing it up every once in a while, just, you know, lay down the reminder. B15, or no, B15 and B18. That's how words work. I said words, numbers. Oh, this was a mistake. Putting Zelda music in here was a mistake because I just want to be playing Zelda. Right. M. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick swig. Not at all. That depends on where you start. Yeah. Also, I got that command working. I did have to give up no living man may hinder me. Get it going. And unfortunately, you had to like delete them. It's not just, hey, you turn off some of them, turn on others. So
come on, Trey.
There it is. I gotta see if I can get some kind of like program or something where I can put more on there. Really like more than 20. Yep. All right. Here. Here. Go, and then this. Into there. Okay. So far, we're making sense, and I'm with you. And then that slots down into there. Okay. Not bad. I think I would prefer if it was all like one solid piece that you just slotted in, but that's okay. We're gonna go ahead and make the other one too on the other side. And we're gonna do both at the same time, because why not? Lower chance of making a mistake that way. It works. I'm sure that will only ever be used in the direst of situations. So excited, by the way. Normally I have to work. I still have to work tomorrow, but normally I have to work like most of the day on Saturdays. And instead, I'm going to a party. It's still like work related. It's a work party. But I get to fish at it. I never have time to fish. Really excited. They're doing like a prize thing too if you catch the biggest fish. I don't expect to win that. But still excited. And I still have to work that evening after the party, but you know. It is what it is. I don't mind so much. You get into a pattern with it all, you know? Yeah, that makes sense. It's still pretty solid. I think, like, Fate Stay Night has some of my favorite, like, moments, but also has some really weird moments, too. Moments where storytelling definitely gets better in later sections of the story, you know? Yep. Those over there. Okay, now that we have our 2 feet, we can start on the next steps. The 14, 15, 1, and 3. One, 3, 14, 'Oop, didn't quite cut through that one. Let me time to sharpen my nippers again. And D15. Right. We'll go ahead and grab B227 and B122. Fate Zero, then go Unlimited Blade Works. I still think Fate Stay Night's worth watching, you know? But I definitely understand why people say just skip ahead. Unlimited Blade Works effectively does the same thing. And Unlimited Blade Works is very cool. That's good stuff. I still like the original. All right. Oh, I worked outside for too long. I'm so thirsty, chat. Take another sip. Little sippy sip. Trying to get used to drinking diet sodas again. For a while there, I was on the zeros and doing good, and then I started drinking the regular stuff again because I got a good sale on it. And get back on to drinking the diets. And lastly, Heaven's Feel. Yeah. Makes sense. Go. Move the camera back a little bit. I keep pulling them closer to me. Way it'll still get them. I should watch more Fate. I should watch more anime. I don't have time. I watch a lot of anime already as it is, working all the way through Gundam. Watch at least 10 episodes a week normally. Makes it hard to make time to watch other stuff, you know? Down. That's right. I had to triple check that I was reading that right. There. Final singularity for FGO. Solomon. Very nice. I have not kept up with Grand Order at all. Play the game. Bothers me. There's this. I had to get some green stuff. Oh, that cement. Because it bothers me. B13 and B110. Just realized that I moved on to the next step when I have been like doubling up and doing the one for the other side too. I guess we're not doing that anymore. Oh well. Was it pretty good though, Will? I'll slot in like that. That was great. Awesome. Glad to hear it. That's what you want to hear. That makes those legs easy to put together. I like that. Simple. Nice and simple. A9 on the back of that. Let's leave that where it's at and we'll do the other side. Come back and do the rest. Alright. Need B123. We're almost done with the legs already. Then all that's left is the waist and the weapons. So, like I said earlier, we're going to finish this one early tonight. There's no doubt in my mind about it. But I'm not going to try and start on anything else because I came in from working on the barn for the stream. And I'm honestly wore out. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm trying to be high energy right now, but finish the cardigan. Probably going to call it, but I think I have a couple ideas for what I want to build next, but I figure I'll do another poll and see what people want to see. We do have a winner for the poll about what to paint next, which is a Monster Hunter monster. Wonder if they're going to do Lost Belts. I don't know, actually. Maybe. Maybe so. I figure I will prime a couple different Monster Hunter monsters and see how far we get. D13, D12, D2, and D4. Personally, I really want to build either Wing or the Vidar next. I think it might be the Wing Zero that's over there. Yeah, it is. It's the Wing Zero. But we will see what the people want. See, clean all these ports up. You would like all singularities? I don't blame you. I bet you would. No, I don't blame you at all, though. I mean, if they're going to cover them, they might as well go ahead, right? Man, we're going to talk about it Tuesday. I still can't believe victory is over. I can't believe that was the ending. It doesn't feel like it's over. Sorry, I was thinking about, like, when you love something, you want to see everything it's got, right? You don't see every bit of it, and then sometimes you don't actually, but you don't know you don't, and sometimes you do, right? Like, every Sentai season I've seen so far has been great. Every Rider series I've seen so far has had some good stuff in it, even if I haven't liked them all as much as the others, you know? Okay. All right. Sometimes they just make stuff that you don't understand why they made it. Well, this isn't anything like the other stuff you made. Why'd you do this? They don't have a good answer for you. Just walk away going, why? And the worst part is you never get an answer as to why. They never explain it to you. That's all you get is the wonder. The never-ending question. All right. those 2 steps now. We need A9 and A8. Boom, 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 boom. That's one of the problems I have with reviewing games too, is that like I want to see everything, because what if there's something new that raises my opinion of the game before I review it, you know? Or what if there's something that's really bad and I want to talk about it for the sake of the review? Makes me take forever to do any of the reviews for the channel. Because I know a lot of outlets don't finish the game before they review it. They just get close enough and finish it. Or finish the review, that is, not the game. I just can't do that. That's why I do those in-progress reviews sometimes. It's like, what if it all falls apart? Because it could. Dang it. It doesn't match. That bothers me. There we go. We'll just steal them from the other one so that it matches. There we go. Problem solved. Alright, next up we need a skirting. So we need F9, 6, and then E19. Good old ad time. Appreciate everybody that watches, even those that you ad block. You don't have to be a subscriber to the channel or a Twitch Prime subscriber or anything like that. We just appreciate you being here. If you watch it on YouTube later and you skip all the ads or whatever, yeah, I get it. I'm just glad you took time out of your busy day to watch my nonsense. It means more to me than I could ever put into words. Yeah, I added some Armored Core music to the playlist. Figured why not. There was some big drama about that the other day with a popular MMO streamer that was like, hey, if you're in my chat, you're not subbed, go get a job because you're wasting everybody's time, something like that. And it was like, whoa, man. First off, that's not how that works. Like, following is free and it helps the channel a lot. Chatting helps the channel's engagement. Commenting, liking, sharing videos, all that stuff helps the engagement. Not just about direct financial compensation. I am fully happy if none of the viewers of our streams or YouTube side ever give us money directly, but because of them, YouTube does, or Twitch does. Like, for me, that's great. I mean, I'm happy even if we don't make anything, because did it for a long time with us not making a dime. But the point is, like, it's such a dumb outlook in my mind, because like, everybody's situation is different than yours, you know? You can't just go, well, if you don't give me money, then you're worthless. That's not true. People are worth more than what they can give you. Ah, it drives me up a wall. People act that way. I can't stand it. Where does this go on the leg? Pretty low on the leg, if memory serves. I think we might be missing a part. We are missing a part. Aha, I had it covered up. Yeah, exactly. Like, anything helps. If just having people watching is already like a huge boost to the channel. So to go, hey, you know, if you don't give me money, it's like, all right, calm down, bro. And he went on like a rant on Twitter about it. Then when he started getting backlash, he said, well, it's just because I have ADHD. I'm sorry. Like, look, man, I have ADHD. What? I'm not over here telling people if they don't give me things, I'm not happy. Like, my ADHD is bad. I have a hard time if I'm not trying to split my focus between multiple things. It's why streaming is like the perfect job for me. Take another drink, chat. Because I can be like doing something else and also looking at chat. Like, ADHD is not an excuse to act like a jerk. If you're struggling with your ADHD, you should get help. 100%. Believe that with everything in me. Yeah, it winds up being a great excuse for sure. But like, I can't speak for everybody that has ADHD, but for me, if I realize that I'm struggling with my ADHD, if I'm saying something stupid or I feel myself acting stupid, I'll like try to take a step back, you know? Because I know myself well enough to know, like, hey, that's a problem. Hold on, I need to answer this message real quick because it's about food. Just, you know, be good to people. At the end of the day, just be good to people, please. Wrong side. Like, if people don't want to support the channel, that's fine. If people don't want to watch the channel, that's fine. People don't want to like the videos or share the videos, that's fine. Even the people that dislike the channel or dislike videos are helping the channel, whether they realize it or not. So, like, why get all bent out of shape about it, you know? Seems dumb to me. There we go. Now we're talking. That's a leg right there. Yeah. Also, apparently, this is when we should add a sticker. Number 4. But also, like, with that in mind, I wouldn't say I'm an authority on streaming at all. I'm not a widely accomplished streamer or anything. But if you're somebody out there that wants to stream, do it, man. Don't give up. But if you do make it big, don't then look down on all the people that are still trying to make it, you know? Especially the people that supported you to help you get there. That feels crazy to me. All right, so we got that leg. Next is this leg. So we need F4. And that message was a family member asking me if I wanted some food. They're gonna leave some food in here for me after the stream. Specifically, smoothie. Great, I love smoothie. We need A1. That's my thing at the end of the day, is just like, be grateful for the people that help get you where you are, you know? I don't make a lot of money on YouTube and Twitch. Not even enough, really, if the IRS wants to accept it, though they'll definitely take money out of my account for it. Yeah, everybody has their own lives, you know? And just the fact that I'm able to make this my job because people watch is incredible to me. One of my jobs, but still, is incredible to me. And you don't know what somebody else is going through, you know? You can sit there and go, oh, well, I got this going on in my life, or I got that going on in my life, but not a competition. Everybody has stuff they struggle with. Everybody has bad days. Sometimes those bad days last for a while, you know? Yeah. Came to laugh at you indeed. So if you know everybody's having bad days and good days, sometimes those good days last a while and sometimes those bad days last a while, then why wouldn't you show them a little bit of compassion, you know? That's just my personal opinion on it. Be good to people, because most people won't be good to them. And the good that you are to them might be the only good they see all day long. Oh, we're missing a piece. E19. Yeah, don't be a jerk. Just don't. What good does it do, really? Even if it makes you feel good for a second, it's gonna come back to get you. Like, that guy's lost a ton of subscribers. He's lost a ton of his income. All because he decided to try and play that he was holier than thou, you know? We need another sticker. And like we're taught it as children, right? The golden rule. Do unto others as you want them to do unto you. You know? Wait. Oh no, I've made a mistake. How did I do that? Oh no. No. How did I do that? No, 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 no. We put all this stuff on here already. Ah. I got so busy talking, I wasn't paying attention, chat. Ooh. Okay. Gonna take this stuff back apart without tearing it up.
Emotional damage.
For sure. Absolutely emotional damage to look down and realize both those legs are facing the same way. 100%. Oh, we were making such good time too. That's the worst part. I gotta try and get them apart now. At least we know how to put them back together. That part should be easy. Come on. Come on. Come loose. Please don't break. Okay. Letting a guy in your guild, but he started dissing new players and even you? Yeah, that's not okay. That's not okay. Can't be doing all that. There's a weird thing about that with new players too, where people want to like treat new players like scum when it's like, do you understand how a game survives? Don't you need new blood in the game? Why would you want to push them away? Well, they're gonna ruin the game. Well, aren't you ruining the game right now? Just because he was better? Yeah. It happens far too often, unfortunately. Come on. Come on. Okay. All right. Oh, I put the whole thing backwards. Okay. Had to kick him? Yeah. Unfortunate, but it does happen. Redo this whole thing from the bottom up. Alright, where is the step here? For this leg. Yeah, you were the leader, so you're able to do it. Unfortunately, there are some guilds where the jerk's the leader, and he kicks the new player because they're not doing exactly as he thinks they should be doing, and that's really unfortunate. But it does happen. What? Okay, that should hopefully fix it. Maybe we shouldn't have tried to make both legs at the same time. Letting people in as placeholders, that makes sense. Oh, I'm upset. I'm real upset. How does this even happen? I think the piece I need is on this leg. See if we can just brute force it. I don't understand how that one let me put it on backwards. And this one's not letting me put it on backwards. Okay, that will work. That will work. No, that's still backwards. They knew you were eventually going to kick them later. That makes sense. Why does only one of them let you put it on backwards? That doesn't make any sense. So angry right now. This is really frustrating. Especially since now it doesn't want to come off. Okay. What if we just force it? And if I play my cards right here, I can force it to work the way I want it to. Even by putting it on backwards. Oh, that's the way it pointed for me to do it.
Retake.
What do you mean it's not gonna work? That's the way you pointed for me to do it. No, no, I don't want to have to take apart the other leg too. When that one let me put it on backwards, but this one won't. Why?
Retake.
Alright, I think I can brute force it and make it go on backwards. Yeah, I'm the hero right now, for sure. Okay, I think I can brute force this. Okay. We can brute force it. If it winds up not wanting to stick together later, I will just glue it. Oh, I have such a pain in my hand from taking those tiny parts apart over and over again. It's still... This one's backwards too. They're both backwards.
Sloppy.
All right. Okay. Okay, we're gonna switch them. I didn't even notice it wasn't right before, but they are both backwards. We're gonna switch them. Really not happy about it, but we're gonna switch them.
Good job.
Yeah, good job indeed. Goes there. One gap goes there. No. Just like that. Piece goes here. Piece goes here. That's that leg piece. Which I believe, other than those parts there, is functionally identical. We need this bottom piece too, so we do have to take it all apart on this side too. We'd be almost done right now. That's the worst part. We would be almost done right now. I think that just broke. That did just break. We're gonna have to glue those together. Oh boy. What else can go wrong in what was a really fun build? That went up under the quick of my nail. Was a stupid mistake, but stupid mistakes do happen. Come on. Come on, pal. Work with me here. Okay. Come on. There we go. Okay. Almost there. We're almost done. Get this flipped over. Come on, let go. Let go. Please, let go without breaking, please. Okay. All right, almost there. This side facing that way. That side's facing the right way. This goes here. Then we can start putting it all back together. Whew. There'll be some more molds everywhere that are not right because of it, but at least we're getting it fixed. For some people, it might not have mattered enough to try and fix all this. They probably would have just let it be. But it would have bothered me every time I looked at the kit, to be honest with you.
Now that's a lot of damage!
It is a lot of damage. Okay. Put these pieces back on. Oh. Here's the other skirting piece. Go. This is pretty quick to put back together now that I know what I'm doing. Yep, that did break, so let me... The old super glue. Yep, there's a clear path. Better hope we don't have to take that apart again. We're gonna let that sit for a minute so it can bond while we put the other foot up here. That really was, that was the last step of the feet. No. I put the foot on backwards. I was so confused. I was like, no, how did I break it again? I put the foot on backwards, that's all. It was fine. Okay. So that bonds. I was about to cry. I was legitimately about to cry. Okay. See, any mistake you can come back from. You just may need glue and you're gonna need a lot of patience. Now I'm really agitated with myself. But it's fine. We fixed it. Play me something other than Airman, please. That's all, almost all of D. We still have D18. D110. We're gonna need D1. We're gonna need B19 as well. I sneezed, but I think I caught it before you had to hear it. All right. Also gonna need B111 and B112. A121. No, don't fall. Well, anyway, after I asked you not to. 121. Ah. We also need D16 and D36. I guess there were still some parts on here I didn't see. Alright. Get to cleaning all these pieces, then we'll put the waist together. It'll be time to put the legs on the waist. At least we finally got the legs done 20 minutes after we had them finished. One thing I've been trying to do, chat, whenever I get frustrated now, is to try to name off every common rider, like every main and secondary rider, for all of Common Rider. So in my head this whole time, and I realized I could have been doing it out loud, so I'm gonna start over. But there's Ichigo, Eagle, V3, Saidaman, X, Amazons, Stronger, Sky Rider, Super 1. Eating it quick? Nah. My diet soda is now. Let's see, where was I? Stronger. Oh, I was on Sky Rider. Super 1. Shin. J. Zekross. I think I got Zekross out of order there. And then Black RX, Kuga. See, I struggle with the secondaries. I can get the main riders, no problem. But I struggle with the secondaries. Because it's Kuga, G3, Agito, Kuga, Agito, G3. Oh, I missed a nub. Ryuki, Knight, Spies, Kaixa. We do have a couple stickers here. Looks like we get to choose which stickers we want to put on. Beneath there. Oh no, there's multiple stickers that are supposed to go on here. Ugh. 9 goes on the top. 8 goes on the bottom. 7 goes above it. Okay. You say so. Let's see. Fies, Kaiza. Blade, Karen. Ooh. Oof, indeed. Hibiki. I don't remember Hibiki's secondary rider name. Tachibana? No, that's not right. Kabuto. Gatak? Is that the other one for Kabuto? Don't remember. These stickers do not look good so far, but I'm doing what I was told to do. Then it's Dino, Zeronos, Kiva. I don't remember Kiva's secondary rider either. I haven't seen Kiva. Kivala, maybe? I don't know. I think I've heard of the name Kivala. Yeah, I think I have all the stickers on there. They look terrible, but hopefully you can't tell from a distance. I don't know why they would give you 3 stickers there instead of just making the top of that part red, but they did. Goes into B11. I'm just gonna take all my sticker work off. That's okay. That goes into B12. After Kiva is Decade, The End. Those are the 2 there. Okay, that doesn't look too bad. I do think the red sticker basically doesn't matter on the top. Pull it back down there where you can see it. Then we need the other 2 pieces go here. There and right there. It's weird how that piece fits in. Especially because I don't think it's fitting in. And now it's gone. It just flipped forward. It's in the floor somewhere, chat. Yeah, I don't see it. So we're moving forward without that little piece. Hopefully it's not important. Why would they make a piece so tiny there instead of just filling that? I don't know. That's really weird. Okay, we're almost done though. Some weird decisions in the back half of this book. It was working really well up to here. Okay. Slot the legs on. We need the G3 parts. This one. But after that, it's double axle, O's Birth, Forza Meteor, Wizard Beast, Guy and Baron, Drive Maha, Go Spectre, X-Aid, Brave, Build Cross, G.O. Gates, and then after that it's 01 Vulcan, Saber Blades. Would love somebody that just came into the stream right now and is like, what is he talking about? What is this nonsense he is saying? Revice. Vice, I guess? And then Geets. Tycoon? I don't know. Those are new. Those are still new. Gotta figure that out. Okay. And then they say go ahead and put the pieces together, and we have our powered GM Cardigan. We gotta finish its weapon.
Retake.
Retake, indeed. Indeed. Okay. Interestingly, they gave us the pieces in here for the boom connecting arms, so we'll make that too, because that thing looks cool. Okay, so E10 and E11. I say interestingly because when Build Fighters was coming out, they were releasing a new kind of kit, basically, where you'd get the base kit and then they would add upgrade parts as a separate kit you had to buy. And it sucked, but it was very common. Like the Zaku Amazing's backpack, that was in an upgrade kit. I expected, honestly, for that to be an upgrade kit thing. Just another way to squeeze more money out of the customer. Alright. And we need E14, E15, E112, E113, which would be the other pieces for. Like, there were some that made sense to me, right? Like, if you wanted the Fenice's bike, you had to buy the bike separately. Like, well, that's not cool because, you know, the SD Lubu comes with the red hair bike, but, you know, I can understand that. The bike was a lot more plastic to have to print off, you know. It makes sense. But then there were some that was like, no, that doesn't work. Sorry. Alright, we also need the boom arms for these. E1, E18, E118, E12, E19, E118. Okay. One. We might as well do two of these because we gotta do it twice. Those side accessories. Yeah, they tried doing it at the start with IBO, and then I guess people either raised a fuss about it or weren't buying them, and they kind of backed off of it for a lot of IBO. There were still some that came out for IBO, but a lot of IBO did not have it, which was nice. Close up on my hand there. Nines. 18s. Yeah, it was for the Barbados. So they released kits for the Form 1 Barbados and the Form 4 and the Form 6. But if you wanted the other forms, you needed to buy the option parts to be able to get the in-betweens. Of course, if you owned a Grays, you could make Form 2 Barbados easy, but... we need another 18 each. We can start cleaning all these parts up. I think the last IBO kit that came out with option parts was Chocolate Man's like season 1 suit. Rimguard, I think is what it was called. Yeah, forms 1 to 6. And look, if they didn't want to make kits for form 1 to 6, I get it. If they just wanted to make kits for like 1 and 6, or even 1, 4, 6, but make it where the kits came with parts for form 2, form 3, and form 5. Don't just go, hey, yeah, you can buy these optional kits to be able to make this suit that you already own. And it's not enough parts to make it on its own. But you can use it to make one together. Old Lady Butterfly. The song started, and for just a second, the slightest bit of panic rose in me. And I was like, huh? Yeah, it's Lady Butterfly's theme. Good boss fight. Oh, can you imagine if they'd done those option parts things later into IBO? We had like, yeah, here's the Vidar. If you want to make it into the Kimaris Vidar, you have to buy these extra parts. You can't just use parts off of Kimaris you already own. And then, you know, they did release the Kimaris Vidar as its own kit, thankfully. Where it's like, look, if you want all 3, you got it, you know? Yeah, 7 and 8 are their own kits, for sure. Or if they went, hey, you got the Lupus already, we'll let you get the Rex, but you have to buy these option parts, and you can only convert your Lupus into a Lupus Rex. What? Good thing they didn't do that stuff. Alright, now we just gotta clean the other half. Oh. We would already be done if we hadn't made those mistakes with the legs, and I would be drinking a smoothie. Thanks a lot, Pastre. Smoothie's gonna be my supper tonight. Yeah. As good as this song is, you got something more chill for me? Playlist? I'm not really feeling Dance the Cryptek either. It's too quiet. I'm looking for something to help me relax. Oh, wait, no, go back. That's a good one right there. It would have been a huge mistake in my mind if they had not made those separate kits. All right, let's get to putting these together. These go. So. Go. Part slots in here. Do need to clean those up a little more. I'm gonna clean those up more later. But I really want them. Oh. These E parts have like really thick nubs on them, which makes it really hard to clean them up. I may have to come back with some paint. Really make them look nice. Alright, now for the other one. Cross rays, you can't go in order? Yeah. Can't get any of the other forms in Super Robot Wars 30 either. So my hope is that when they have a Super Robot Wars game that has like the whole story in it of IBO, that it'll have all the forms. Or at least the big ones, if nothing else. Okay. One chain. Song normally plays at the end of the stream. No. You get 5, you have to get 6 and go backwards? Yeah. Look, maybe I just happen to like some of the forms more. Okay, game devs? Okay. Nubs are really gonna bother me, but like I said, they're just too thick. I'm gonna have to come back with paint to clean them up. Either that or my nippers are just getting too dull. It could be that. It is weird. I guess the assumption is you're gonna automatically want to go with the newest Barbados. I was like, well, no. Maybe I don't. Come on now. Stop this. Cease this. Thank you. Okay. No. That almost went really poorly. Actually think these go on the other side. I don't know. We'll wait and see before we attach them. We'll wait and see. We still got to make the shield and everything, but let's flip it over. It'd save a lot of space on the table if we could go ahead and... Alright, so the arm is on the inside. Of whichever side it's on. Come on. Go. Then it comes up. This. That looks backwards to me. Because it is backwards. That's an easy fix. I didn't think that looked right. Wait, no, this one was right. Crud. No, that's still not right. What? No, that's right. Okay. It doesn't look right. But it is right. Completionist, so it's weird trying to get all the forms. I understand. I understand. Alright, let's finish the rest of this then. Okay, so 4 times we need 18 going into 9. Four. 1. 4. 4. 1 into 9. That's me when I play stuff like Super Robot Wars. I want to make everybody an ace. Even though that's really not super viable to do. I still want to do it. Okay, and then we also need the 18s into 8s into 18s, but first let's do these. One to 5 to 6 to Lupus to Rex or something? Yeah. Okay, there's all those. You stand back up. You've got work to do still. Ian Cardigan, plant your feet. Okay. 18 into 8 to 18. Honestly, at this point, I'm just really bored with this whole process of making these chains for these boom arms. When they could have just been like 3 individual pieces for each boom arm. Like, this feels like a lot of extra steps for this. That didn't need to be this way. And part of it is the annoyance at how thick these nubs are for this E1 panel. Which means that even if I tried to scrub them, they're not going to come off. And I know I've got to go back and paint them. And that's frustrating, you know? Okay, so we're going to need all 8 of these. I don't have all the stuff set up to paint, you know? Ain't that raid? Thanks, Alan Toitus. I just feel bad now that I'm being negative when people raid. But I don't understand why the process of making it all, because like it's a cool idea, right? Making huge boom arms that you can use between different weapons and stuff. But realistically, you're just gonna use it as the boom arm it was originally given for the most part. So it could have just been like 3 pieces interconnect instead of 12 pieces all slowly chaining together. Yeah, appreciate that raid for sure. For anybody who's like, why are you not cleaning up the nub lines there for these parts? For whatever reason, there you go. For whatever reason, the panel that they used here, the plastic, is really thick. So even when I try to clean it up, it doesn't clean it up like everything else does. Really thick plastic. So I'm just gonna have to come back through and paint it. Trans Am in. Still gotta figure out what we're painting in 2 weeks, or building in 2 weeks. We're painting a Monster Hunter monster next week. Really excited for that. But we gotta figure out what we're building in 2 weeks. Got a lot of kits just waiting to be built. Personally, I'm leaning on the Vidar. Could also go with like the Denial Gundam. Do have a Wing Zero just be waiting to be painted. Built. Wow. Starting to fall apart. Got the Gray's Ryusego up there. Spray paint or hand paint? I hand paint. I don't normally hand paint a lot of my Gunpla, though I've got one project I'm really excited to do at some point, which is to restore an old Tall Geese high grade that I made when I was a child that was meant to be painted and just never painted it. I normally paint other kinds of minis made out of plastic, like 40K or Monster Hunter or things like that, and just build the Gundams. But this one specifically, we're gonna have to paint it. What I was saying when we got raided, thanks again for the raid, is that I didn't realize I'd be needing to paint tonight, or I'd have my paint stuff ready. But I super did not have it ready because I didn't think I was going to need it. But yeah, we'll throw a little bit of primer on these, probably gray sear, and then use some Basilicanum gray contrast paint to just cover all that up. And then it'll be brand new. Because normally I just clean the nubs off, but it's too thick. Whatever plastic they decided to use for this one runner, one sprue, all the others were fine. This one sprue just can't get the nubs off. So we will just paint those. It'll be fine. I like painting. I need to get what's it called? Airbrush? Put it that way, but that'll come with time. All right. Gonna make 2 of these. Okay, I'm doing this wrong. We can still fix it. One of these up front. And these. I've tried using a file before, and I've got one. Got one close to hand over there on the other desk behind me, but the files that I have are for bigger work, for metal work, and so they wind up really tearing apart the plastic. So I normally just use a hobby knife. But a mirror file is not a bad idea, and I will look into it. Right, have our 2 boom arms. Now we need our shields. Thank you for the follow. So we need to make 2 of these, of course. So F1 or F A19 and G5 B225. This is B225. Also pretty sure I need to sharpen my nippers. It's been a while since I've done that. I've been cutting a lot of plastic with them. Starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. I had these spread out earlier and got annoyed. Keep them all on top of each other, and that's not helping me. Okay, so A19 here goes to the other one. Char file would be best. I mean, look, they make a char file, and that's the way to go for sure. Normally, I'm better prepared for the building streams. I have more stuff available, and all this paint and everything, and all these other minis are cleared off. But I have a bunch of farm animals outside, and I was working on a barn right up until time for stream. Almost to the rainy season where I live, and got to get that barn finished for the cows before rainy season hits. I apologize for the mess to all the new viewers in the chat. Yep. Made a bad mistake earlier with the legs and put one of them on backwards and had to go back through and snapped a piece off on accident while trying to take them back apart because they fit really snug, and had to glue that part back together. And it's been a long night. But we're making some real progress. We're going to finish this one tonight for sure. And then, like I said, next week we'll be doing a Monster Hunter mini. Say mini, those things are huge. I gotta put a poll up on Twitter and on the YouTube side and see which one people want me to do. Might not do a poll, to be honest. I might just choose to do the Jagras, because I've never painted one of those before, and I assume they'll do just fine with primer contrast paint, but I don't know that. Alright, this thing is fancy. Okay. It clearly says there that I gotta put a PCN in there, and I didn't do it because I was talking and not paying attention. What do you use? Whetstone. I've got a whetstone that I keep for knives on the farm, and so I use that to sharpen my nippers. I don't make them super sharp though. I don't want them to be like so sharp that they're gonna slice too far into the plastic, but I normally just grind them on the stone a little bit. Okay, easiest way is probably going to be to do this. Not putting so much force that we break anything. Yep. I know you're used to it, Will. I know you are. Gotta make sure I put the force in the right spot so I don't break anything. No. Perfect. Good old shader brush that we use on the other Fridays. I am still very new painting, and I love it. I really feel like I'm getting places with it, but I'm still very new to it. And building, I've been building models for too long, which means that I get impatient and set in my ways. And so, try to listen to any criticism or any recommendations that would make things easier. Like a mirror file is a good idea. You sure have been here long enough. You've been here for a long time, Will. Multiple years of watching our content, and I appreciate it. Okay. Now, this will actually work this time. So, we need this in. This. How does that work? Like so. Okay, I see. That makes sense. Alright. That makes sense. Block goes in right there. Same for the other one, but facing the other way. I did it the exact same way, like a doofus. There we go. There we go. I love building models. Just unfortunately an idiot. Use your hobby knife just to finish quicker? I don't blame you. It is much faster than any other setups. Okay. So, we already put the guns on there. Fields go on here. Do love the GM Cardigan. And other than that mix-up where it allowed me to put a leg on backwards, and then I made a bunch of mistakes. It's been and the stickers on the cockpit. I hate the way they did the stickers on the cockpit. It's been a really fun build so far. Right, I'm not planning on putting it on an action base, just because I don't have a lot of action bases, and I would rather spend the money that I could spend on action bases on more models. But we will make the rifle, submachine gun, and the beam sabers real quick, and then we will be done. I don't blame you at all there, Allantoids. And please tell me if I'm saying anybody's username wrong. I want to make sure I get those things right. I do think it's really interesting they give you multiple backpacks. And it doesn't look like there's any reason why. I mean, I'm not complaining. That's more bits for the bits box. I want to make something really special. That screw is empty, which means it goes in the box. I want to make something really special with the remains of that old tall geese. And so the more bits I have in my bits box, the better. And Rundgren, my co-host on the podcast, got me, him and his girlfriend, it wasn't just him, I'll give her credit too, got me a huge like box of bits that somebody had thrown away, basically. And so I really am excited to put some of that stuff to use. All right. We have our other hand right there already, and this sprue is done, which means it goes in the box. All right, let's clean these up. And then we just gotta make our beam saber, put our gun on, and then we're good to go. Again, I appreciate everybody for coming to hang out in the chat. Definitely appreciate the raid, Allantoids, and for hanging out with us after that. We are here every weekday, Monday through Friday, 7 CT, 7 o'clock Central Time. And we're doing something. Monday we'll be playing some more Lotro. Working on our way through MMO Mondays. I like that series. It's fun. Then Tuesday we have our regular podcast. Wednesday I take the night off and my co-host plays whatever game gets voted on Tuesday out of a list of games that we have. Thursday we talk TTRPGs. Right now we're covering mythology. Having a good time there. And then, oh no, come back here. No. There we go. It's funnels? I mean, I think there are some funnels in there, yeah. And then next Friday, we'll be painting a Monster Hunter mini because every Friday we do crafting here on the channel. One Friday I build, the next Friday I paint, and we work our way through that way. Come on. I know you're very back heavy. I know. Hold on. Let me get this on you. There we go. Okay. Pretty loose fit in the hand, but it's not too bad. These should be able to, yeah, fully fold out. Oh, no. And when I put it on the shelf, they're probably going to be fully folded out. No, I don't blame you. I don't blame you one bit. And you can do some, like, oh, no. Okay. You can do some fancy stuff with them. But they don't seem... Could be because they're fresh and new. They don't seem to want to stay connected. I love the GM Cardigan. It's such a cool design. We'll fold these back up for now just to save space. There we go. Maybe just moving them more will get them more flexible, more used to it. And of course, as we've done before, you can split these out into being machine guns. Just lift off there, move it back there. And there you go, the machine guns are showing. Very cool. Sorry, my hands are huge. So I feel not dexterous, let's say, when working on that. But, alright. Then all that's left is the beam saber. And we'll make the beam saber real quick. And that'll be... There we go. Left it over there behind our Felgor Ravagers. These. And where is the... Up here, right. Come on. Come on. There we go. Oh, no! And, of course, that fits into the other hand. But we could have a beam saber in the hand as well, if we wanted to. We're not gonna, but we could. Okay, let's review this puppy, but let's not do it to the tune of the Guardians, please. Thank you. This'll work. So, all told, this is a really cool kit. I think that it does have some balance problems because of how heavy the backpack is. The more you add on there, the harder time it has standing up on its own. An action base is probably a good thing for that, or there are a couple stances that you can do that'll probably handle the weight a little better. But it's not very, it's not a very cool pose, as it were. Ultimately, though, it's a really fun build. I wish they hadn't made it where the legs could work both ways, because they only work one way, actually, and I got really confused by that. But I love the way the boom arms work. They're very stiff. I wish that this sprue of plastic hadn't been quite so thick. See how thick that sprue is, because it made them, unfortunately, a lot harder to clean than I wanted them to be. But like I said, I'll come back through and paint them and it'll look nice. I wish it didn't have 3 stickers for the cockpit in a piece that is red, when they could have theoretically put that piece in red and attached it to one of these just in a different color like they have with other ones. Other than that, though, this was a really fun build and I like it a lot. We'll do a poll, see what people want to build, or what people want me to build next. But if you're watching right now and you want to have a say in that, and you don't follow on YouTube or on Twitter, that's okay. You can vote in the comments here. You can give your vote live now, and I will see it later. But I'm really leaning on an IBO suit next. It's been a little while since we did an IBO suit. I like building those. I don't know. We got the Hekija. We've got the Ryusego. Of course, we've also got the Kamiki Burning and the Denial from Build Fighters Try. We've got the Lubu, Nanju. And we've got... we got the Wing Zero, too. So, I mean, you know, lots of options. I'm excited. Lots of stuff to do. Lots of fun stuff to look forward to. But, yeah, thanks again, everybody, for coming to the stream. We'll be back Monday, all next week. Lots of fun stuff coming up. It's a good kit, and I recommend it. I think it's worth getting if you like powered GMs like I do, because the powered GM cardigan is great. It is your GM friend, the GM cardigan. Your GM friend, GM cardigan. And until next time, I've been Trey. This has been the Full Spectrum. Remember to always enjoy the full spectrum. Let the GM cardigan has to offer.